Another domino falls. Out of the Winnipeg Jets, we had ourselves word that one Connor Hellebuyck has officially, publicly requested a trade. Here's the post on Twitter by Frank Saravalli earlier this afternoon. Here is the official statement from Winnipeg Jets goalie Connor Hellebuyck. Winnipeg has been my home for my entire NHL career, and I will always be grateful for my time here. I have never forgotten June 23rd, 2012. That's the day Winnipeg took a chance on a goalie playing in Odessa, Texas. I gave everything I had from that moment to prove that the Jets made the right decision. Several months ago, I privately requested a trade. I have tried to handle the situation quietly and respectfully, while giving the organization time to explore its options. With training camp approaching, I felt it was important to publicly confirm my request. My position has not changed, and I believe moving on is the best path forward for me and my family. I appreciate everything Winnipeg Jets fans have meant to me throughout my career and hope a resolution can be reached soon. Courtesy of Connor Hellebuyck from Alpha Hockey. Oh boy. So, Connor Hellebuyck has officially, publicly requested out, eh? Now, we did have ourselves a response from the Winnipeg Jets themselves. They made a statement earlier this afternoon as well, saying this: Connor has been open with us about his desire for a change. He has been an important part of the Winnipeg Jets organization for many years, and we have tremendous respect for what he has accomplished here. While we will continue to work through the situation in a thoughtful manner, there is no update at this time. Kevin Cheveldayoff, Executive Vice President and General Manager, said, "So, we knew this was a possibility. We knew there was going to be an angle here when talking about these American guys who are playing hockey in Canada. Quinn Hughes defected from Vancouver. Austin Matthews, rumors about him defecting from Toronto. Matthew Tkachuk defected from Calgary. Brady Tkachuk defected from Ottawa. Dylan Larkin, he doesn't play in a Canadian city, but he plays in a team that's pretty bad. He also wanted out, and then you had yourselves JT Miller, who also left Vancouver. Now, it's kind of funny because Kyle Connor, he just re-upped in Winnipeg, so yeah, there is at least one Team USA American guy who is signed and who is supposedly going to be delivering in Canada over the next however many years this is. 8 years, excuse me. But now Connor Hellebuyck, after all the rumors about him wanting to go to Buffalo and maybe play with Tage Thompson, all the conversations linking him to the Sabres, now he's gone out there and just publicly made it clear. Yeah, I asked for a trade. What of it? Here's a tweet from NHL Trade Alert that tries to rationalize this. It makes sense why Connor Hellebuyck has made his trade demands public now. His full no-move clause changes to a modified no-trade clause on July 1st, 2027, where he can submit 10 teams that he can be traded to. He has complete control now, and he wants this done before that goes away. That is an accurate assessment of the picture at the moment. Connor Hellebuyck does have no move protection for this upcoming season, but that changes to a modified no-trade clause with a 10-team approved trade list later in July. If Connor Hellebuyck does not dictate where he gets moved to now, there's a chance he can get traded to one of any 10 teams this upcoming summer next year against his will. And I say against his will, it's like, okay, well, he would have to literally write down which teams he'd be okay with, but a 10-team approved trade list works much better in the favor of the Winnipeg Jets because it allows other teams to bid for what is the best goaltender in the National Hockey League. A 3-time Vezina, 2-time Jennings, 1-time Olympic gold medalist goaltender, a guy who, despite posting up an .895 in 57 games with the Winnipeg Jets this season, a player who literally had one of the best performances we have ever seen in the Olympic Games, posting up a .956 in 5 games total. A 118 goals against, which included an absolutely stellar gold medal victory, .976 save percentage, 41 saves on 42 shots. Who would have known that Nathan McKinnon missing that open net caused the inevitable doom for so many Canadian franchises? From all these top-tier superstars wanting to leave their Canadian teams, to the fact that Nathan McKinnon now has to live with the guilt and shame of not having scored one of the easiest goals of his life, Connor Hellebuyck, as the USA Olympic winning gold goaltender, is now trying to change his destiny. He is trying to be in control of where he goes. And the Winnipeg Jets, in their statement, they made it clear that, yeah, nothing changes. We know that Connor Hellebuyck has wanted out. We literally have been trying to negotiate and send him over to Buffalo this entire time. But now we have ourselves the public statements. Here's what Jesse Pollock went out there and said. Obviously, he's the bar down guy who loves Winnipeg. I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but this Connor Hellebuyck situation isn't sitting great with me, and I'm sure I'm not alone here. He is contractually obligated to play for the Jets. I would imagine Cheveldayoff has been shopping him all summer, and obviously hasn't been getting the value he knows Hellebuyck is worth in potential trades. The Jets just lost any leverage they had left, and now they might have to move him for peanuts. I love Hellebuyck, but if the value isn't there, the Jets should not be forced to move him. I guess that's just the business. And when you think about it, there's a lot of Dylan Larkin in this situation too. Hellebuyck is signed till 2031. If the Jets just don't decide to trade him, like, oh, sorry, Connor Hellebuyck, we couldn't get it done. You're still here. Apologies. If that's the case, then there's no real issue with that. He is contractually obligated to play in Winnipeg for the next 5 years. So even if he does want out, and he's coming very publicly into the media saying that he wants out, unless the Winnipeg Jets get fair value in a trade that they're comfortable with, Connor Hellebuyck ain't going anywhere. So now all this does is it puts more pressure on the Winnipeg Jets to get a trade done on Hellebuyck's terms, but if that's not capable of happening, then the Jets just have until July to wait until Hellebuyck's trade list is official and he's willing to go to 10 teams that he provides the Jets themselves. And that makes it a lot easier for Winnipeg to get some sort of a bidding war going on for this guy and to potentially get the return they need. Now, the question is, are you comfortable playing a full season with a guy who clearly does not want to be there? We'll see whether or not that's actually the case. But you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Connor Hellebuyck has officially, publicly requested a trade, and another American soldier bites the dust in Canada. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.